Okay. Okay, what's corpse groom? Oh, it must be a raid. Okay. Alright, while we wait up on some people, I need to stop by a market real quick. Okay, who are you? Hammer in its hand. Yeah, sure, I could do that. I'll do that a little later. Reaper, okay. Okay, let's see where. There's the bell. Do I have any money? Nope. Okay, let's see. While I wait up on some people. Yeah, why not? While we wait up on people in chat, before we go ahead and start the event, we're gonna go ahead and wait up on chat. So, let's go in here and do a craft leave. Okay, let's switch to my blacksmith gear. All I have to do is to do one of these. Okay, I guess I can only do that while okay, so why can't I? Okay. I guess I gotta do that while I'm in Limsa, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Hey there, little buddy. How's it going? How's it going, Alpha? You're the cutest thing ever. Alright, let's go to the Hildebrand storyline. Okay. Give me a sec. Yep, everything is good. There you go. Rise and Fall of the Gentleman. You can actually get a phoenix down. Okay, so it's actually a legit phoenix down. Okay, down for that. Okay, I've heard that you've been busy as a bee, Marl. Seems half whispers have come to way relate to your coming and goings. Being an active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors. Am I right? But before that, let me ask, have you ever heard of a name named Hildebrand? Yeah, I think I heard of him. Oh, you don't mean you say you knew the bugger? I know he thought himself famous, but thinking, I don't think it's true. Shame he had to go and kill himself. And all that nonsense about stopping Dalamund himself. What else was he thinking? At least it was mercifully quick. Still, judging by the depths of the crater, he must have fallen from unfathomable heights. God only knows when he was watching the ground rush to meet him, I shudder. Amazing how he will be preserved. Though, it's amazing there was a body left to bury it all. Alright, so now who's Hildebrand, Eastron's assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. As per this, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. I heard that she's at her wit's end, and I want to help. The thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of living zombies. Zombies are not my forte. As for what they find, let's see, she is helping to visit Hildebrand's grave in the lynch yard, where she's frustrated trying to look for her there first. Okay. Okay, let's go to Eastern Danelin. Camp Drybone. Nah, I think I'm good. There she is. Hey baby, what's your name? My name's Morrow. If only you were still alive, Inspector. You'd know how to stop these zombies. Ah, you there. Could it be? Yeah, the Warrior of Light. You come to offer your services to me? But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. No, it's Inspector Extraordinaire. At least that's what I was trying to be. It's not as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildebrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We traveled the world, me and him, solving cases thwarting evil. No matter the mystery. You could always count on the Inspector to solve it with grace and style. But then there was a final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. To save us all, he flew into the sky. And all I could do was watch. But then he came back down and he Hey, what's up, Ronald? Okay, this is all a joke. A big funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now, you'll burst out of the ground shouting, "Surprise!" And he fooled, and we all laugh and laugh. Hildebrand. They say no one remembers the warriors of light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No gentleman, hero, Hildebrand. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll try my best. I, Nasher, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. As I told myself, Nasher must be the leader, ahead of zombies, who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, we all need to do is kill him. Again, that is. Unfortunately, there's no one how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try to one good idea I've come up with so far. If there's these dapper zombies that come from the southern Denland, you must find them. And could you become their friend and meet their leader? I'm sure that'll work. Why don't I just go and kill all the zombies? Sasuke Uchiha. Yeah, I was about to say, do you need help? Yeah, there you go. He'll attack, and then I'll help him out. There we go. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and help someone out. Unless he's just doing it for ingredient farming. Yeah, I should help him. Okay, that is weird. Okay. Okay, I think he'll be fine. I truly do not know why he gave me Gil. But... I guess, yeah, there you go. I can at least say thanks. I think you got it from here. Alright, time to find these dapper zombies. Okay, let's see. Dapper zombies up this way. Okay, I'm heading the right way. Yep, it looks like through the cave. Sure, I'll enter knowledge reflection. The Red Labyrinth. Oh, how did I make it there? Oh well. Close enough. Oh, nice mount. Okay, where did he go? Oh, I had to participate in the fate. Oh, okay. Right down here. Falling corpses right in style. Beating up the dapper zombies. Oh, really don't want to mess with me. Man, some people strong. Okay, another dapper zombie. Don't disturb our practice. I am not a gentleman. Okay, I'm down with that. I'm not a gentleman. But yeah, that's what you get for being a gentleman. Nice guys play last. remember zombies. Hey, come on. Okay, there's one. Okay. Camp Drybone. Show the curious parchment to Nashu. I wonder if some of my free company mates are on. There you go. Oh, it's up. Did you find the zombies? You did? That's wonderful. I've been too busy. The head zombie will rue the day that he met me. You'll see. So tell him, what did you learn? Oh, so you were able to make new friends. That's a shame. But this parchment, a map of the Sakoli Desert. There's a spot marked here. In south it looks like there's something written here. A gentleman is, rather than does. That sort of reminds me of, well, no matter. Let's see what this map takes us onwards to Sakoli. Okay, we go this way. There you go. Okay. Okay, there's something strange going on with this person here. Okay, I guess I'm getting spammed on or something. Not exactly sure. Okay. Okay, Rob Walker says, can you react to a video I sent you on Discord? That'll be, let's see, that'll be tomorrow. Okay. I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy. Though I could say out of them, let me know we come in peace. When the leader shows himself, we strike. A gentleman is rather than does. The same time. Yeah, same time tomorrow, yes. Okay. Who summons the gentle dead men? They live, and we hunger. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Screenshotting. There you go, screenshot that. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady to your Rasta nations. Withdraw, I say. Harass them no more. Up in the sky, it's a bird. No, it's an airship. No, it's the inspector. We hear and we obey. It's really you. It is really you. I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildebrand. Hildebrand? Who? Okay. Hildebrand? Who is this Hildebrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombie Brand. Devourer of brains, undead overlord extraordinaire. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord, you're a gentleman inspector. Maximum gentleman. Inspector, overlord, inspector, overlord. Oh, Inspector, you're just confused is all. Don't worry. Yeah, those are bombs. those are cherry bombs. I used to remember I played checkers with them. Stay your hand, my lady. You know not what you do. Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more likely to liquefy my... If crashing into the ground made you forget, maybe an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying. See, even you acknowledge the possibility that this plan will result in my... death. Oh, I mean, that would have been awesome. Man, I missed my freaking thumbnail opportunity. There we go. Nice picture. Normally, I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would prefer that you found a more elegant solution. He remembers. Inspector Hildebrand remembers me. Yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What do I quite remember is how I came here. Was he hiding behind the gravestone? Yeah, he must have been hiding behind a gravestone. Again, Rob Walker is on Discord. I am sorry, Rob Walker. As I said, I will do a reaction stream tomorrow. Such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... What is this place? And for that matters, who am I? That's it, zombie. Eat his brain. Eat his delicious brain. It might taste like chicken Alfredo. You alright with us, brother? Right on, my zombie dudes. Yeah! I, Hildebrand, Agent Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, have awoken at last. I always knew you was coming back to us. Be a red moon or a black dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Could he be one of my many admirers? Yeah, you could definitely say that. What is this twinging faint sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness, could it be a case? Holy crap, we got 5 viewers at the stream, that is awesome. Verily, I could not else. Somewhere nearby, a dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand and unbearable heat. The Sectuli Desert. I bet my life on it. Which means Ul'dah is a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only the den of inquiry could so violently trigger my keen investigator sense. Well, this place is packed. Definitely packed. And how's it going, Win Streak? Fear not, law-abiding citizen. Inspector Hildebrand shall soon deliver you from evil. Alright, so it looks like I head to Ulda. Okay. Fudge yeah, reaching Nexus, fudge yeah. I'm guessing people are anxious for me to do the Hildebrand questline. Beg your pardon, you wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running around town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consent with perverts. Oh, trust me, lady, I am the only pervert that you're ever going to be seeing. Most definitely a pervert. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't mount up in here. Great, Mara, I wish I was playing games right now like you. You will win, Shriek. You will. What you're looking for, a half-naked Highlander that what's like to catch criminals? I like to remember a thing like that. If you do manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about the gosh darn duelist. Me mate's pa, cousin's kid, best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. Okay, where is the third one? Okay, I'm sorry, lad, but what information you want? You served best by going to Weimund. The only rumor is about the weapon thief who calls himself the duelist, or so I hear. But when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... Maybe you should be playing Final Fantasy 14. You know, it's a free game. It's a free-to-play game. So, well, only up to Heaven's Sword. But still, that's a lot of content for a free-to-play game, though. I take it you dealt with the zombie problem, eh? So do tell, just why are you dressed up? Why are they dressing up like dandies? Wyman, hey Wyman! Almighty bugger me with a bleeding sphere, the dead risen, and they're walking the streets of Ulda! Okay. Okay, then, Shriek. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, my reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true. He's not a zombie. I checked. Alright, you do seem hale and healthy. Which begs the question, how else did you survive that fall? He used his marvelous head. He went into the ground, head on the ground. He used his head to make sure that his body survives the fall. Why question the divine providence? What matters is that of Eorzeus champion returned, and that he, and by me, that I shall bring his thieving duelist to justice. Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable. I refuse to believe that an ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wyman, without a single shred of information, even dubious relevance. I make no promises, mind you, but there is some talk of a fair maiden sent her most. This knave has assaulted a young woman as well. The audacity, I should fly her at the sign at. Okay, if it isn't the gentleman from the Sakuli. A surprising encounter, indeed, unless you seek the belligerent duelist. Capital. It'll be invigorating to gauge in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fuels me. Come, Nashu, we must away. Darn it, Hildy. I ain't told you the last's name yet. After her own heart. Mara, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question, his name is Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste of finer things in life. See if you'll find her fitted something in a Weaver's Guild. Most every day. Good luck with the Inspector. Oh, and by the way, Winstreak. What are you taking my pet? My pet even waved at you. Okay, let's see. Where to go? Oh, the Weaver's Guild. My beloved pure heart was unlike anyone you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. Well, lady, I am the most cultured of men. Me and Hildebrand are the most cultured of men. We do memes all the time. A priceless possession cannot be ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you that I, Hildebrand, agent of Ffxiv, inspector extraordinaire, shall scour all creation for the deepest pit of the seventh house to the pinnacle of the heavens for your pure heart. What he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be able to be underestimated. Have guided you to this fair mean inside. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell me about the thief? Thefts? Sir, to be precise, my pure heart was the only most recent item taken from me. I'm certain that I had, let's see, hadn't even after I browsed the latest fashion at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Coliseum, realized it was gone. Lady, you do not take jewelry with you when it comes to going to the Coliseum. Especially with so many distractions going around. Okay, so the time and the location are thus unknown. Essential details without which we cannot solve the case. But this is one logical course of action, Miss Moon, to coax the hidden clues from your memory. We must reenact that fateful day of excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries. Okay, so Sherlock Holmes kind of thing. Wait, let's see. Close enough. Oh, the lava fell! Just like how I do it when I see a lava fell, you pet it. There you go. We see a lava fell, we pet the lava fell. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man does that to a complete stranger, I asked you. Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse, in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as the most unusual happening. Okay, we might have had a perv here. Okay, is that a lady trying to measure her up for a new suit? Oh, you just looking at her tail. Left next to proceed to Coliseum and see what you remember. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day. Went debating and was debating at which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his dying love. And I was taken aback and rolled and struck the man in the face with my purse, in shock not intentionally, but since I was carrying a tremendous Okay. Okay, so basically she freaking hit him with a purse that contains a lot of money. And that is one thing that a person could not do. Maybe should not do, in my opinion. And that is that if you have a purse, you do not use a purse and swing it in a person's face. A person can actually take your purse that way. You have to do it like this. You swing it at the right moment. A person can catch the purse. 120 punzins? Miss Moon, you are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it is obvious in hindsight the thief bore you a grudge. It's more than that. He hated you with a passion. There is a lot of giant crates in Old at the Weaver's Guild, at Sunset Tapestries, and here too. The crates are everywhere, Morrow. I wonder what's inside. I don't see how we can open it. Of course. I have plenty of explosives. Why don't you try it? It'll be fun. Oh, we could go and use explosives? Fudge, yeah. Use those fudge and explosives. Hey, what's going on? At the heart of every crime rests a single unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me, for as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to an irrefutable conclusion. The gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and a man, resenting her prowess, with Liz recognizing his weakness. He carried out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we find the pure heart. These strange men sneaking around town in wooden crates at it. It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm. And should she misplace an item from time to time, we will collect it for safekeeping. Nothing onwards. You deviants were behind all the thefts, and all the time you've been stalking me. What nerve! Such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad that we stood the goddess's punishment. Goddess, devotees, but of course. I had you inspect those crates, and what a stroke of genius it was. I announced Looney Days sooner that those fiends were obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts. Those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Lest he forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victim's weapons after defeating him in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you would have deduced that the buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie. I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildebrand, gentleman investigator, and an agent of inquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. And I would like to meet one of the duelist's victims. I'll introduce you with pleasure. And would you be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. And may this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... where's the bloody hell do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. Hi there, little buddy. There you go. Okay. Um. I wonder if there's a way. Okay, do I get a profile? Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's sit here in social party search for the shift finder emotes. Okay, I was hoping to have like some kind of what's the character configuration? Character maybe? Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to see if there's a such thing called a content creator tag. Like I've seen it before. A person would have like some kind of thing here. I was seeing like there's a camera or something. Let's see. Yeah. I suppose you're the imbecile's friend. You intend to help him? The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there. By the time you arrive, if not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. Okay. Okay. I was once at 6 people, but now down to none? Oh well, I guess people do got things they need to do. It's a Lalafell! I guess he wants me to give him money. Sure. Let's see. I may as well give him some money. Let's give him 1,000. Okay, man, he gave us, man, we got 10 grand and we get some bottles of champagne. Nice. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, gee. Ah! Oh, man, I was disconnected. Oh, really got a connection issue. Fudge. Sorry, Kiva was acting out. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, where do we go? Oh, the Golden Bazaar, which is... Ah! Okay, I thought it was inside the city for a moment. Okay. Hey, what's up, Humphrey, you mother fudger? Hi, I'm Humphrey. Who are you? I'm the Warrior of Light. The person's gonna be kicking your butt. Unless I caught up with you. There, young sir, I am told you are the victim of a marauding duelist. Me? A victim? Ha, how amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago. But where he thought to find Whelp. He found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cardinal. Magic tech to the right of us, and magic tech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Louis. We were core. He was a dab hand with the old magic. He was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can do. That man is no warrior of light. Tell him, Elazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar, scoundrel, I trusted that bastard with my father's blade. Bid him to take it to a smithy for restoration. Gave him gil to pay for it. And then he comes back crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that wasn't enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding horse son, look at me. Me flowing golden locks no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything and holy, you'll face a reckoning. If ye don't bring back her to me. Alright, she beat the shite out of me. It took the old man's sword, used the gil to pay for the Kyrujan. I had no idea where he or the sword is. Alright, let's see. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give her what I don't have unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do. Help people? I have no shame. First, you claim a legacy not your own. Then you beg others to help with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man. Won't you, Inspector? And one of Elazar's golden locks. How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he was wrong? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Antique swords? Oh, I have a foggiest idea about that. A traveling merchant, Honaba, is one who brought the seeking, assuming he hasn't left. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Elazar of a priceless family heirloom. Goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Elazar a counterfeit blade. If the depiction brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Elazar's sword? What? No. Okay. There we go. For more counterfeit relics. Okay, I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, my wares determine the dubious origins. I immediately discard the spring east of Camp Drybone, although I have no swords for sale at present. I may have disposed I don't understand that word. Similar in design to one you described. The President's quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Elisar, a well-intentioned ruse to put my heart at ease. Thus spurring the rejuvenation of his going flowing locks. We continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if it's a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk who can't dry bone. Tisk tisk, you'll be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search for the spring first before declaring all to be lost. Okay, head to the spring. It occurs to me that I am not fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many occasions, my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation. Yes, then you can assist me in pouring the oil all over my body. Yeah, sure. As the warrior of light, we gotta put oil on another man's body. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, that's a comforting scent. As though I'm in a child, I am in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, needing oil on my achy flesh. Rel, the pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Oh God, yes. My muscles slacken and soften. The warmth spreads and becomes a pleasure. Yeah, come on, man. Do squats. Leg day. You can never miss leg day. Right there. Yes, keep going just like that. Feeling once more with feeling. Anything for a friend. Never have I received such blasted administrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Spring for anything of interest. Excuse me. Yeah, I remember that tent. Good times that was. I wonder how strong I am. I am most definitely strong. I spy with my inspector's eye. Ah, there. You have been productive. Excellent. I see what you have found. No sign of the sword Honapa. Honapa, I think. Ugh. Now I'm all wet. Was that all the way anyway? Did you? Cause you too? You have indeed searched that section of the well with a stroke of a sneeze. Inspector, it's baffling how to conduct investigations in no clothes. I'll go to Ulda and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic. For Elisar as well. The newest and most potent blend you can find. It's wonderful, my friend. Soon all of Elisar's woes will be no more. You can report to Elisar. Okay, we're on our way. Okay, we're close. Okay, where is it? In here. Okay. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. It is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remembered. God bless you, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without the thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. Tis common enough if you were to look. The gentleman recognizes the good in every soul, understands that none deserves to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I thought the supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would bring me just in case. Whoa! There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? Oh, the author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you. It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. An arch nemesis. A challenge for me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well. If I end the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. There. Yeah! Hildebrand! He is so incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. Oh, maybe it was print. Oh, fudge. Yeah, he got his golden locks back. Well, that was epic. Hildebrand. This is from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? He must be the duelist. Challenge accepted. Wish you the three collectors. I know that sphere. That's the one I buried with the pumpkins. The pumpkin, it sort of reminds me of, no, never mind, it's gone. The science of deduction. Perchance, if you're curious about the duelist's declared target, it so happens I have identified a weapon in question. The Treaty Blade. It is a part of an Ishgardian Noble collection. Or was, should I say. No, it has not been stolen. It has been purchased by an old-done collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Let's see, remissed my duties as a reporter. We're not the investigator. And should the duelist strikes what list I am present, I hope I needn't to explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Irrigating, ingraining myself to prove that to be the greatest challenge, though I am told she is a difficult woman to please. The sort of tinsony I can't dry bone cells. You can come along if you like. It must be, there you are. Nice mount. Just giving him or her some encouragement. I know a lot of people were saying that in a realm reborn that it's a bit of a slog, but get the idea. Just trying to cheer the person on. Here you go, miss. Thank you for your patronage. What a love of money that you killed him. It was you. Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Don't know how to shoot? Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim may make convincing merchants. If you misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves for gosh sakes. Or at least don't wave your hand in front of your face. The calluses of your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and he darn it, I thought he did it for the money. You too. He's all yours. Yes, thank you for your help, Inspector. At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all that like that buffoon Hildebrand. Don't you think? Man, that guy in the possible glasses would wish that he is like him. I will not try to think about Hildebrand. He should get going. Lady Druidia will be not taking kindly to wilted flowers. Okay, I think I still got those card things. Yes. Luckily we got those things. Good to be back, you Vesper Bang. Man. Maybe we'll go back to him. I guess I told you a time before you come looking for work, you're too late. Even if you were additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Do you really think I could easily be manipulated? The present present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you can earn my respect? What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. A value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging. Like mine. Now get out. Forgive us, Lady Druelia. We mean no disrespect. We are afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools, I shall come for the collector's blade. Yes, I read a mithril eye. I know full well whom you speak, and it's none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I have him seized or worse. Even by some miracle, he should succeed. He will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. But you may see for yourself, like every piece of my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look into my peerless inspector's interlopers in despair. The ships that passed in the night. A signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries for a guardian, and a gentleman needs to oblige. Yeah, there we go. Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire shall neither slumber nor rest until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Good sir, what brings you here in pursuit of the duelist as well, or by chance, in pursuit of me? I would, as if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable incompetent. To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. The chance of investigating such an intriguing case is impayment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Radiant, consulting inspector at your service, my lady. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector. Sniff, sniff. Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildebrand Mandeville and Nashu. I can't say that person's name. I can't say her last name, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing up at a profession which they know not. Call me when you're finished with these Losterels. You see, I don't need your help. Braden is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now, get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? There was a strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so scared. The vase was once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Again, I keep getting spammed on. Really? Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? Royal Lady, pray me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills. Okay. We have so many things to screenshot. Then I shall recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plain and fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not one spoken out loud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me what exactly happened? That was a creepy face. I picked up the vase and rolled out like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then a flying thing came, and I got so scared of mine. And when I stopped, it was gone. So was the vase, and I think I dropped it in Nafi as well. I want to go and look, and there's some scary looking things down there, and I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and find the vase, all 5 of us. Fudge, yeah. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Braden. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not derelict in our duty to justice. Come now, shoot. We must be away. You don't even know what a bloody vase looks like. Maria dear, if it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? Yeah, me and some awesome looking armor. Okay, down there to horizon. Okay. Okay. That girl run by earlier, I had seen her, had something in her hands, but it dropped it across the bridge. I didn't have a look, but I reckon it doesn't matter any road. Whatever it is, it's gone by now. Okay, let's go up this way. A vase? Well, if anything falls into the water, it is likely to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does it have anything to do with that queered winged beast I saw earlier? No, never mind then. Hi there, green chicken! How's it going, Ffxiv? Okay, a pox on the thieving demon bird. He shall rule the day he crossed paths with me. A vase? I know not of what you curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There's something in the man's feet. Do I spy the treasure vase of Lady Journey over there? Oh dear, oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. You searched for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. And I set it down for but a moment, only to see its talons in that accursed creature. I gave chase to the waters, and in my haste I stepped upon the vase. You are... Wait a minute, am I really? Yo, okay, I gotta see. You said dangerously close, which means that I'm really close. Okay. How far am I? Okay. 960. Yeah, you're right, Ffxiv. I definitely am getting there. Oh, but I already have. But my faithful assistant, hearken to me now. For all the sun's rising doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution to resolve our dilemma. 3 times what I have. Oh, you're getting sub gains too, Ffxiv. Congratulations to you too. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. Count the present, your findings. Splendid, let's have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He must have performed miracles with blessed, after all. The hammer. Okay, this is gonna be funny. I think, yeah, okay, this is definitely gonna be funny. There's only one person in Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with a hammer can rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works. So fearsome is his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of the great warrior. One Once a notorious gang of thieves perpetuated a series of robberies in Old Dock, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by a humble lapidary of whom I speak. His last shop, the thieves struck for the following morning, were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who was muttering the words, "The hammer! The hammer!" He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does, and I soon enjoy the company of dangerous men. Yeah, people down in chat are dangerous as well. I'm kidding. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh. And that, my companion, is Enkidu. Enkidu, the green chicken. Well, not really. It's been many moons since I last saw her. So to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed the... Well, that's possibly going to be the next St. Patrick's Day theme for Popeyes. Perhaps even KFC. Paint with food coloring green, and you put that chicken green, and it would still taste like regular Popeyes or KFC chicken. It'll be a great April Fool's joke and a St. Patrick's Day thing. Okay, it's been many minutes since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, the teen rooms are painted green. You mean to search for this goldsmith? Yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. Gilligan. Hildebrand, agent inquiring extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it was hard for you to remember, you may call me Gil. Okay, I know that I have a hard time with people's names, but when a person says to call me Gil, and the next thing they say Greg, the effective means to call you camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, what I know the goldsmith's presidency to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Dublin. It is there that we shall begin our search. Okay, where do we go? The dull wounds indicate that it fell with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints lead to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Perhaps it's still around. The hammer! basilisk wounds indicate that it fell with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints led to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. Let's help this person out. There we go. He will attack. There we go. And get him. Okay, wait. Wait to attack. There we go. That person attacked it first, which means it gained the credit. What is that? The Dublin Basilisk and his airmen were all slain with a hammer, as was the best yonder, if I am mistaken. The Chimera must be his latest prize, which means he still might be about. Mayhap he was watching this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He is a cautious man when on the hunt. It all comes to this, though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion. I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. And what must you do that is so terrible? I must dance! Yeah. I cannot avert my eyes. That man is a dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not able to resist revealing himself. I had neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I have no other seen other solution. You must dance in my stead, though it may be gross and nay unconscionable, violation of my family's traditions. I must bequeath you to the Mandeville. You have learned the emote, the Mandeville dance. The Mandeville man. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Mandeville. Now you use that knowledge to go to the fallen Chimera and dance and only the Mandeville man can. Oh, that's a nice hammer. Come on, we gotta do the dance. Me and Alpha noticed missing this. Fancy yourself a Mandeville man? You would do what only Mandeville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Mandeville man. He comes. Jeez, Gramps! Ho, you have not to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts key to settle with were with the Chimera. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me. Gunbird. Why else would you grate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion? If not that. But more importantly, how the hell did you learn the Mandeville? If I did not teach you, then who? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run! Run! By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Come on! Run! Run, mister! Come on, mister. Gee! Hildebrand, Mandeville. Yes. Jeez! What a power move that is! 10 years, Hildebrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamund. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son, you're Hildy's father? Godbert the goldsmith's Mandeville man, smithing as only a Mandeville can. Oil him up and give him a tan, fit for a Mandeville man. Please, father, cease your undulation at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. The antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria. Do not worry, little one. I will deal with the worst. I have dealt with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. Hold your applause until the end, but I guide my hammer. How it sparkles in the twilight, it radiates elegance. Would you not agree this is a work fine of art? You completely destroy the priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense, I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase to transform it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. Innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by my thieving duelist. I'd like you to put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in time. I will not. I'm an inspector, Father, and I can be naught else. Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's gonna like what you did. She's probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We cannot say for certain. Mayhappen she will take a liking to this re-imaging. You spoke like a thieving duelist. Did you not? So happens I am something of a duelist myself. We were to cross paths with this fellow. I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. Enkidu, as well, I should think. I see you possess a strong sense of justice. Well, glad I am to have met you, Greg. Well, let's return to Vesper Bay and see how our base is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I'm done gathering materials. Oh, I think I have some demon bird that which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow you anon. Okay, we gotta go to Vesper Bay. Over here. I hope she likes it. Mother, I brought you a vase. Father gods, have you no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I do not know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance to whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now you see here, Lady Judy, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits and wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Gaudy trash? Lord Magdeville, I did not realize you had arrived. Though I know nothing compared to the lavish accommodations of an esteemed gentleman, such as yourself, must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed. Especially that exclusive vase over there, younger. I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, I do like it. I love it. I would go as far as to call it a new centerpiece for my Thorn Dynasty collection. I don't believe I would be most of distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandevilles do take our pride in our work and never strive to professional perfection. And why I am repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats. Enough expeditionary banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most... So how can you be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, will you not? Wait a minute, your father is Lord Godbert Mandeville, the man who took alone the Quiverson seat on the syndicate? It appears there has been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business was to review all the facts of consenting Inspector Bradian. Why are you still here? Allow me to execute you. Lady Jolie asked us that we assist in the investigation. How kindly we share all of your information. Fine, our plan is to have an advanced stage that even you couldn't ruin anyway. I commissioned several productions of the Treaty Blade, though through the merchant named Honapa, who traffics the counterfeit antiquities. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium. As far as I know, that's an Ishgard. They will be distributed to Lady Druidia's cell swords. Wherever wants to give the order, they will transport it via the routes to Vesper Bay. Well, I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk at each route. The real Trini Blade will remain in the owner's original vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accustomed. You are superfluous. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the road in and out of the observatorium. Assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unamusing fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am the master of the skies. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. Then we were with him. Man so gashly dressed that he would look like snowy Corinthus. I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or not, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Pray forgive my lateness. That's him! I've been described as a halberd-wielding brute, dressed in a ridiculous outfit. A ridiculous outfit. Oh, now I am intrigued. What person would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? What reasons indeed, it is not enough for a gentleman to laugh. Okay, allow me to summarize our current plan of action. And our mission is to pose as goodly small folk in accordance with Inspector Braiden's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No. Let's sally forth at once to Ishgard. At Camp Dragonhead. Okay, which way? Down south. There you go. A person deserves to be petted. There's an observatorium. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it that one of many tasks with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you're mistaking me for someone else, sir. Howdy, Sergeant. They're with us, small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. I say this land is so inhospitable, the biting winds and the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me stay warm. Should I have a chance to find a thievy duelist, I will of course summon you, after administering the requisite beatings. Good, you're still, wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? Speaking of Greg, he went venturing outside the gates there mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as we are. Come, Nashu, we must answer the call of duty. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my men near the east gate? They are undermanned over there. You're down this way. You see there just now? No? I don't think my eyes are playing tricks on me, but there's no way to be sure. You wait here. Inspector, over there. Look. What is it, Nasha? Pray tell me what you see. I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Hello there, my friends. Is Artemis? Oh, great. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu. We have lingered here long enough. We must egress post haste. Motherfreaking igloos. There ought to be a mess out of the ordinary here. No luck, We have scoured every limb of this area and no avail. Excuse me. Okay, now his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand. The duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence, unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. Is that the self-same sphere which propelled me to the Red Moon? Where did you find it? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the wheel of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I shall be duly armed, should be worst to come to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist in the east of Observatorium. Okay, I wonder. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Did I get a Steam thing? Okay, did I get a Steam message? Yeah, I did. From who? Okay, I can't see my Steam messages. There we go. Okay. Ah. Where art wherever there art thou, my nefarious nemesis? Twas not the self-same creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it, don't you? Think that's his weapon. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you cover this weapon so? But if you beheld it, you would understand. In some way, it bore resemblance to a sphere, but in other respects, it's quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade and a wielded musket barrel. Twas the first weapon I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Oh, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spheres. It was right behind it the whole time. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spheres. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. He can't be serious. And now you call me Shirley. No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. That sphere I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we were at an impasse. What the? Staring. I can't believe I'm saying this. Well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good and honest man, who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. I believe that constitutes us a confession. Seize him. Confession to what? I have done not wrong, but you're all beyond reason. Ah yes, my plan to secure Grace's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan thus far is flawless. Griffin Crossing is impassable. I know who you are. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skills to face a duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will not likely suffice. I suggest you muster the allies that you can. Miss Ellie, my good man, it is relieved to hear your footsteps. Having had doubtlessly to do so, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the door. I must leave the rest to you. Yes, it was I, behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role was, what in this was. A silent guardian? Content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction? At the last I understand, we are fated to duel, you and I. Best me, and you may have the sphere. Fail, and your weapons will be forfeit. Fair are terms that you think, and I will even extend you Then extend them to your allies. I grant you to summon others. And I will avail you no advantage. Hey, hey. Gilgamesh. For Gilgamesh, it's invigorating time. You can't get through the door. Alright. Time to get the group together. Okay, let's see what this person said in my Steam chat. There we go. Alright, time to get the group together. Battle on the big bridge. Okay. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and wait up on the group. Let's go check out my Discord real quick. Okay, weird Discord group that I was invited to. I commenced the raid. Cheers to the rhythm, okay. Alright, let's rock. Man, we're destroying this motherfucker.
Your favorite?
Uh-oh. Ooh. Do. Ooh.
Fighting all 8 of you. It's just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied. Why, I've been had. This is far from as strong as the spears. I feel so great. Goodness gracious. I, just remembered something.
You samurai AoE. Do. Do. There we go.
I must say, I quite enjoy this tussle. I feel we've gained an understanding. An understanding. I will pound you silly. Aha!
No, you won't, mister. Get out of there. Come and get me, you fudging frog! Or you fudging chicken! Oh, I'll get out of there. Oops.
I won't cook out so easily.
Yeah, I'm back, baby!
Well then.
Round 3?
That's enough of a beating for now.
Screenshot time, I think. Oh man, Man, thank you very much for the accommodation, and man, no one was around. Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. Back to Vesper Bay again. Man, I'll be soon running out of these things. Tis more magnificent than I imagined. It would be a fine addition to my collection. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean your case, by the way. And will that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. Truly, yeah, there you are, Inspector Braden. Why did you have to wait? Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Why are you staring at me so? Oh, never mind. Where's my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he was always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious what your funny little brain? It must be so boring. that man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Braden. Ffxiv. For 100 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Many-faced thief, interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade said this. Very well. I alone, Hildebrand, Agent Inquiry, Inspector. Oh wait. There you go. Once I accept your challenge. You win a challenge, huh? Stand and face me. How dare you laugh at a time like this, after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria? Well, I suppose a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing into and fro, a pair of gentlemen murmurs. Even though it's been far too long since we've seen a show, we should head to the city later, just you and me. Not bad, Hilly. Not bad at all. You are indeed a Mandeville man. Mark my face. A phantom of many faces. For it is the face of oh, that was good. The fiend dares to lay claim on the fair maiden's virtue. Seeds of jealousy quicken within the inspector's soul. Can true love bloom in the battlefield? Is this Mandeville man finds his Mandeville wife? Hey, what's that? Hey, what's with the good goggles those men were wearing? They look special. May I ask nicely? They'll give me a pair? We'll find out next time. Oh man. Alright everybody, that'll be it for today's live stream. Tomorrow's live stream is definitely gonna be, let's see, what is tomorrow anyway? Tomorrow's Friday, so yeah, reacting to subscribers videos will be tomorrow. Have a good